Trump has done more for black Americans than almost anyone.
There's nobody that has done more for the black community than President Trump.
I tell you, it's quite a day to be a stenographer. These are actual phrases that were used in court today. Human toilet, orange turd, and make America again.
And I've done more for the black community than any president since Abraham Lincoln. I say it, nobody can dispute it.
Thank you.
In light of the fact that Donald Trump was found guilty on all 34 charges in the New York hush money case involving Stormy Daniels, the recent events that have surrounded him have reached a fever pitch. The repercussions of this controversy are being felt in every nook and cranny of the political scene, but none more so than in Trump's personal life. The election in 2024 is drawing nearer and the campaign is getting underway. The repercussions from this legal fiasco have not only had an effect on Trump's political aspirations, but it has also brought to light the tense dynamics that exist within his marriage to Melania Trump. Jimmy Kimmel, who hosts a late-night talk show and a comedy show, has not been shy about profiting in this turbulent era. He has provided stinging commentary that emphasizes the disintegration of the Trump marriage.
There's some hot gossip about Melania Trump during her time in the White House. But I have to say, I know every couple does. I'm surprised to hear they fight. I mean, these two lovebirds? Come on. They can't keep their hands on each other.
Jimmy Kimmel, who is well known for his quick wit and insightful humor, approached the crisis involving Donald Trump with a fervor that has struck a chord with a great number of people. It appears from Kimmel's analysis that Melania, who has frequently been a mysterious and reticent figure, is gradually distancing herself from the contentious activities and legal problems that her husband has been experiencing. Kimmel's humor, although enjoyable, also reflects a larger cultural doubt about the integrity of the Trump marriage. Kimmel portrays the Trump marriage as a union that is damaged by lying and self-interest. The payments that were paid to Stormy Daniels with the intention of buying her silence over an alleged affair are at the crux of the allegations that have been made against Trump. In addition to the heavy scrutiny that has been directed against his political career, this issue, which is just one of many that have plagued Trump, has also brought attention to his personal ties. Kimmel's portrayal of the Trump marriage brings to light a widespread skepticism over the genuineness of their partnership. This skepticism suggests that Melania Trump's continuing presence by Trump's side may be more about maintaining appearances than it is about providing true support. The sight of Melania Trump, who is somber and frequently aloof, standing next to Donald Trump during his public appearances, has been the main point of Kimmel's criticism against the president. Melania Trump has been more effectively portrayed as a hesitant participant in Trump's public life thanks to Kimmel's monologues, which have been particularly effective.
People salacious. By the way, and nothing ever happened. There was no anything. Nothing ever happened and they know it.
Yeah, right. She made the whole thing up.
He makes jokes about her body language and expressions quite frequently, which many people take to be indications that she is uncomfortable and disapproving of him. A bigger narrative that Melania is imprisoned in a marriage that is more transactional than romantic is hinted at by this humorous framing, which fits into the larger storyline. There is a strong resonance among audiences that are disapproving of Trump's character and conduct with the concept that she is quietly experiencing the fallout from the multiple scandals that Trump has been involved in. As a result, Kimmel's humor serves as a medium through which he conveys the widely held belief that Melania's allegiance is being put to the ultimate test. The ramifications of this controversy are not limited to the particulars of the Trump marriage, rather they stretch well beyond that. During the time when Trump is preparing for the race in 2024, the guilty conviction and the subsequent mockery from personalities such as Kimmel might potentially erode his base of support from a political standpoint. As a result of Kimmel's unrelenting attention on the personal repercussions for Trump, the political fallout is humanized, which makes it more accessible and meaningful for the average viewer.
There's some hot gossip about Melania Trump during her time in the White House.
Stormy says she accepted the $130,000 payment in 2016 to keep quiet about her alleged affair with Trump because she was scared for her life.
They were misquoted. By the way, this was a hearing that was televised live from the Senate, unedited.
Kimmel emphasizes the concept that Trump's actions have emotional as well as political ramifications by drawing attention to the pressure that Trump's marriage is experiencing with his behavior. In addition, the commentary that Kimmel makes has a domino effect on how the general population thinks. Political discourse is significantly influenced by late-night hosts such as him, who play a vital role in shaping. The portrayal of the Trump marriage as fundamentally dysfunctional and under stress by Kimmel provides another layer to the public's understanding of the character of the former president. This is especially true for younger viewers that consume news through a combination of traditional and entertainment media. The idea that Trump's personal and professional life are closely interwoven and that his misdeeds have far-reaching ramifications is strengthened as a result of this. In addition, Kimmel's method contributes to a larger cultural discussion over the function of women at weddings that are political in nature. Kimmel connects himself with a feminist critique of the obligations placed on women to back their powerful spouses despite personal grievances by putting an emphasis on Melania's apparent discomfort and reluctance to do so. In an environment in which there is a growing awareness of patriarchal standards and a growing rejection of those norms, this perspective comes across particularly well. In spite of the fact that Kimmel's humor appears to be lighthearted, it actually conveys a powerful message about the sacrifices and concessions that are demanded of women in the political sphere, such as Melania.
Excuse me, it didn't surprise me at all, but we're here to talk right now about China.
I like to watch CNN, so he ordered that all TVs be tuned to Fox News at all times. I like that, you know, for all the corruption and the bigotry and the bragging and the tough talk, at heart, he's still a petty little bitch.
There is no possible way to emphasize how timely these events are. With the election of 2024 approaching closer, every scandal, every error, and every piece of commentary takes on a greater significance than it did before. The persistent digs that Kimmel takes at Trump's personal life serve to keep the crisis in the public spotlight, ensuring that it continues to be a subject of debate. As voters get ready to head to the polls, it is possible that the public opinion could be swayed against Trump by the picture of a broken marriage that is plagued by mistrust and public humiliation. This would represent Trump as a character who is not only unsuccessful in the domain of politics, but also in his personal commitments. The wider story of dishonesty and corruption that has come to define Trump's public persona is brought to light by Kimmel's focus on the Trump marriage, which also serves to illustrate the larger narrative.
Melania watching CNN is basically her version of cheating on Trump with a porn star. Like, wouldn't you love to see Trump doing a rally for the Amish out there at a barn raising or something? He comes on stage dancing a Macho Man being played on a fiddle, you know?
The issue involving hush money is representative of a pattern of behavior in which Trump makes use of his status and fortune to manipulate events in order to get an advantage for himself. This trend is brought to light by Kimmel's comedy, which suggests that the strategies that Trump employs in his political interactions are also mirrored in his personal connections. As a result of Kimmel's unrelenting attention on the personal repercussions for Trump, the political fallout is humanized, which makes it more accessible and meaningful for the average viewer. Kimmel emphasizes the concept that Trump's actions have emotional as well as political ramifications by drawing attention to the pressure that Trump's marriage is experiencing with his behavior. In addition, the commentary that Kimmel makes has a domino effect on how the general population thinks. Political discourse is significantly influenced by late-night hosts such as him, who play a vital role in shaping